Kosuke. Oh shit, I should have saved. Whoopsies. Okay, I'm so glad I could go back. Isn't this a cage for insect hunting? It's kind of hard to imagine Kosuke as an elementary school kid running around collecting beetles and such. I wonder what he liked about it. Alright, we'll see what this does, actually. It's rude to dig into something hidden inside someone's home, don't you think? Kosuke, why did you have to take a look at my old treasure? I thought you were the one. He's ready to tear me to pieces. If I don't say something convincing soon, I don't know what he'll do to me. But his hands are already on my neck. I desperately try to scream, but only a few words come out. The, the, you banded in me? Oh, don't worry. If I tell my parents you collapsed, they'll just let me leave with you. They're too scared to really ask. As more choking sounds escape me, I can barely register his sniffles and mumbles. Why did you have to look, Hinata? My vision turns dark. In the end, I was the one who got devoured. Uncovered treasure. Okay. It's the manga Dash Dunk Kosuke mentioned. If the high school basketball matches are masterfully drawn. I never went to high school, and as I've looked like an adult since I was born, and never saw the need for it. I gained my knowledge over the centuries by reading books, learning on the job, and watching humanity progress. Thinking back on it, it's perplexing to see how they've come so far. I refocus on the manga volume. I guess Kosuke did a lot of stuff typical high school boys do as well. This manga was and still is popular. Kosuke comes back to the room looking defeated. He tries to smile at me. Let's go. My mom cooked dinner. Oh, I thought we would just be here for a quick snack and tea. They insisted I stay here longer, so she just started cooking without listening. Sorry about that. No, that's fine, don't worry. That's some fast cooking, though. She probably didn't want me to run off, so she cooked some simple pasta. I followed him silently to the dining table, thank his mother for the dinner, and start to eat. Even now, they all seem tense. Kosuke's father clears his throat. So, are you colleagues from work? I pause, and before I can even answer, Kosuke jumps in. He's a medical professional, I got to know. You met at a work conference then? Something like that. Wow, Kosuke lies without blinking an eye. Well, in all fairness, it wasn't a complete lie, but this behavior makes his relationship with his parents even stranger. Speaking of the medical field, are you still working as a psychologist? Yes. And you make money by listening to people. These are evidence-based treatments, father. Yes, right. What do you do exactly, Mr. Kusumoto? I'm a paramedic. Oh, always right at the scene. Our oldest son is a doctor in a hospital, so we get to hear how particularly stressful emergency cases can be. Kosuke, on the other hand, doesn't tell us much. Confidential, you know that. You can be vague about your work, no? Kosuke is looking down at the table, clenching his fists and jaw. His mother speaks up. How about we talk about something other than work? How's Daisy, Kosuke? He immediately brightens up. She's great, lively and loyal like the golden retriever she is. I'm surprised you're able to take care of an animal now. We aren't there to clean up your messes anymore, you know? Kosuke's fear of abandonment appears. The arms are not only spiky, but also visibly glitching. Today they seem almost afraid to reach outwards. While it makes for a fine snack, I need to concentrate and play my cards carefully to fully gain Kosuke's trust. I suspect Kosuke's relationship with his parents was bad. I suspected Kosuke's relationship with his parents was bad, and I did come here to stand by Kosuke and earn his trust, but this is a lot to navigate. I can't stand my dog being intimidated by this weird old guy. But I don't know what I'm supposed to say in such an argument between humans. What should I do? Excuse me, Mr. Arima. What is it? I met Kosuke's grandmother on one of my shifts. My team brought her safely to a hospital. So you're with her then. She only recently informed us of her fault. Is she really alright? Yes, well, it wasn't a bad case. She was still in pain. Even then, she was still worried about her grandson, Kosuke. Why is it that a more distant relative is more caring towards Kosuke than his own father? You've done nothing but criticize him so far. Kosuke looks at me with widened eyes, at first in surprise, but then in thanks. Excuse me, but you don't know what we had to deal with raising him. We're his parents, so we have to guide him. I don't think I was out of line to do so. I guess Kosuke showed irregular behavior even when he was younger, but that's exactly what I want, so screw this guy. He's an adult, sir, taking care of himself with a respectable job as well. I don't know what else you expect from him. Do what you want. You will come to regret it. Let's go, Kosuke. Kosuke presses his lips together as he looks at me with admiration and gratitude. Once we're outside, in an empty alleyway, he hugs me. Thank you, really. I sigh and hug him back, even patting him in reassurance. The only one who gets to talk shit about you, Kosuke, is me. Ever since being Kosuke's parents, we've been closer than ever. Kosuke fully trusts me now and showers me with affection. I need to manage my mood much more because of it. It's become a norm for my current life to receive multiple calls and messages per day from him, and he regularly brings a flower bouquet and other gifts to our dates. I have no choice but to let his gifts and personal items accumulate in my apartment. It's already small, but he's taking up more and more space in it. Is this normal for human lovers, or is this already going too far even for them? He's invading. Whenever that thought crosses my mind, I get in a foul mood, and then I look for an opportunity to make him jealous. I talk about imagining people I spend my time with just so I can see and taste his fear of abandonment. In return, I get scratches and bite marks from him born from his intense jealousy. Such an annoying balance we have between us. When can I finally let him loose? Just how do I do this without losing his trust in me? I sigh and prepare to go out. Today we have another date. I tiredly walk with Kosuke around the shopping mall. He's as excited and happy as ever. He's as excited and as happy as ever. On the first few dates, he had a cute expression, but nowadays it looks unstable and overly euphoric. Look, Hinata, isn't that plushie like you? He points at a round plushie inside a claw machine. Does he want to go into an arcade? I guess. Now he's sulking. What does he want from me? I'm getting bored of this. Just then, an intense wave of fear envelops me. My heart pounds as my whole body is electrified with need. I eagerly search for the source. Among the crowd, a man and a woman grab my attention. The man is terrified, his fear shaping into legs and arms, desperately trying to run away. Next to them is a middle-aged woman. The fear sends shivers down my spine as I taste it, but I shouldn't let her notice me. I found her once before when she was about to murder someone, and I sensed the fear of the victim. I barely escaped her notice back then, too. Oh, shit. What are you looking at? Kosuke's jealousy and fear makes me take a step back. You're not even concentrating on a date. Lately, you seem more checked out, too. What am I to you? And now on top of that, you dare look at someone else? Grabs my arm tightly and whispers into my ear. You can't do this to me, Hinata. I need to hurry and calm him down. This is the angriest I've ever seen him. Kosuke, look at me. I ignore who might stare at us and put my hands on his cheeks. I'm sorry that I made you insecure. I'm just not feeling well. But I still wanted to spend time with you. Maybe it would have been better if I had rested at home. He pouts and shakes his head slowly. So you forced yourself despite not feeling good? Yeah, I did. I know how you feel when we can't see each other, but I didn't know it would affect you like this. Can you forgive me? I'm surprised at how convincing and empathetic I sound right now. Spending so much time with Kosuke must have forced me to learn one or two things about this relationship thing. I'm sorry too, I was just unsure if you felt the same about me. Goddamn idiot, I'm letting you take up space in my apartment and spend so much time with you. You're one insatiable dog. Let's go and get something sweet, alright? He nods and follows. My struggles had better be worth it one day, Kosuke. The long-awaited jazz festival is tomorrow. These past few days, my band and I have practiced intensely to nail the performance, and today we woke up early to do a sound check to get our program pamphlet and get our last questions answered by the staff. Take a sip of water after we finish our sound check. My phone vibrates. It's Kosuke. Did everything go well? Do you still have some things to do? Sound check went well. Still have some things. We'll perform at 4 p.m. tomorrow, right next to this route 237 cafe. Send a photo and the address. I know where that is. Makes it easier for me. Should I come a little earlier? Sure, we can hang out near a bandmate's car there. We'll be parking right behind the venue. Alright, rest well. And don't worry, I know you'll blow their minds tomorrow. I smile with pride. It's actually great to have someone support me like this. Would I be able to do this for him, though? Why does stuff like this come easy to him? Is it because he's human? I try to push this confusion out of my mind and focus back on the preparation. Today is the day. After getting everything ready, we still have time before our performance. My band and I decide to go around drinking beer and watching other bands play. A lot of older people are performing. They're not bad, but it's clearly just a hobby to them. They likely only found the time for it near or during their retirement. There was also a high school band and a band of university students. I have to give props to the university students. They were really good and full of energy. This might be their final performance before they all go looking for jobs. My eyes wander to my bandmates. When will we be able to play? I scratch my head and chuck an empty paper cup. And I chuck an empty paper cup and walk back to our car. There, I find Kosuke. Hinata. He smiles at me before he can hug me, I stop him. Easy there. Later in private, alright? I know he would hug me too tightly like usual if I let him. Not something I want to show the world here. I know, I know. Are you ready? I nod and put my arm around him, like I would with a friend. Ready as ever. What are your fans like? Will they come today as well? We announced that on our Instagram, so yeah. Are they more into your music or your looks? Maybe a mix? I grin as I see a tiny blob of fear of abandonment surround him, just directing its arms at me. Jealous? He sighs. I know you like performing, but yeah. I lower my voice and whisper into his ear. Endure it, and I will reward you later, alright? Endure it well. Oh shit! Endure it well, and I'll reward you later, alright? He looks at me with widened eyes, but he can't help but smile. This has gotten much easier after our dates. Enduring his showers of affections, calls, and texts was worth it. Now he listens to me well, and he doesn't really doubt me, but everyone else around me. As long as he shows me what he's doing to them, I would gladly let him loose. Suddenly, I hear my bandmates calling. When I go to check my phone for the time, I notice it's not in my pocket. I groan and tap Kosuke's shoulder. Could you do me a favor? I left my phone in my car. It's parked a little further away, right by the soba place we went to before. Could you go get it after our first two songs? I need to take and post pics with it right away after our performance. We play the first two songs the best anyway. He looks at me like a sad dog. I don't want to miss the rest. Please. He sighs and agrees. I hand him my car keys and step in front of the mic. I tune my e-guitar one last time, then I greet the audience and they clap and shout back. As our singer takes over, we get into the flow, lose ourselves in the music, and enjoy the attention. The sun shines and warms my body, beer flows, and the smell of grilled meat fills the air. I hear our fans squeal and take photos and videos. Kosuke just smiles at me. He must be filled with a complicated mix of emotions. He likes when I smile, but he doesn't like seeing me smile at other people. But I need to look at the crowd paying attention to me. I need you to look at the crowd paying attention to me, Kosuke. Doesn't it rile you up? Don't you want to get rid of all these people? Then I notice a weird smile in the crowd. I force my eyes away from it. Now is not the time for disgusted expression. Smile, Hinata. After the first two songs, Kosuke moves away. We play the rest of our songs, and soon our time is over. We call our fans to a place besides the stage, so the next band can prepare. Kosuke is still not back, so we use the phone of another bandmate. Even after we're done with our small fan meeting, I still don't see him around. That's odd. I let my bandmates know I'm going to my car and head over. The huge crowd that gathered today for the festival slows my pace. Is this why Kosuke still isn't back? When I get closer to my car, the fewer people are around. I'm glad I chose to park here. Suddenly, a waft of delicious fear overtakes my senses. My heart races as I cover the deranged smile I can't stop making. Where is this coming from? My car? I then reach my car. Whose feet am I looking at? Confused, I draw closer. I see Kosuke sitting on the back seats and a man lying in front of him on his back, struggling against Kosuke's iron grip. Oh shit. And then Hinata? He's looking straight into my eyes. The intense fear was just the other man at first, but now Kosuke's fear of abandonment grows in size, enveloping us all. I need to hurry and reassure him. I've never seen his fear get this big before. You must have stopped him. Kosuke looks at me totally confused. I push the stranger's leg into the car and close the door behind me. Who is this guy? Huh? I think he's some disgusting stalker or something. I saw him watching your performance, and then I caught him trying to break into your car. Huh? Oh, I think he's some disgusting stalker or something. I saw him watching your performance and then caught him trying to break into your car. I acted like I thought he was a friend of one of your bandmates and offered to open the car for him, and then... Great job, Kosuke. I feel so safe with you. His fear of abandonment shrinks. It's a little regrettable, but now I don't have to focus so much just to talk. Kosuke, you're going to get rid of him, right? That's what you want to do, yeah? He nods. Let's do this together. We just need to get rid of him somewhere with fewer people around. The stranger makes a fuss when he hears that. Ah, shut up. What do you think would happen if you went after me? Fucking delusional idiot. Hinata, can I choke him? Sure. Well, Kosuke puts the stalker through an unimaginable pain and fear. I take the stalker's phone and look through it, opening it with his fingerprint. Luckily, he's logged into all his apps. He liked all our bandmates' posts and sent many disgusting messages to my number from this device alone. How much more is all on his burner phones?